paid batches, then you can watch through our this JIB CIB English medium channel. Okay, so if you are watching from YouTube, then please confirm me about audio and video quality. Please, paid candidates, you can also confirm me about paid about audio video quality so that I can start today's session. Okay, as I can see, everything is okay. So let's continue. Remember, this 15 to 20 minutes is all about the introduction I'm going to give. Okay, so basically, this session is about your ACE batch. Okay, this 15 minutes, here I'm going to talk about your ACE batch. Now, what is this ACE batch? This ACE batch is specifically designed for your CIB December 25. Means if you want to prepare from concepts, then this is the batch. Okay, if you are preparing, if you want conceptual clarity, if you want to clear in your first attempt, then this is the perfect batch through which you can clear your exam. So this is your ACE batch. Today is our first orientation. So basically, if I talk about CIB, in that we have 5 subjects. Okay, you have 4 compulsory and 1 elective. Now, in this five subjects, 1 which is compulsory subjects, that is your ABFM. This is your compulsory subject, ABFM. So in today's session, I will be talking about ABFM, and for that, let me introduce myself. My name is Aarti, and I'm going to cover your ABFM part. Yes. Now, what topics you need to study here, which are the important points which you need to take care. And apart from that, if you have any further query related to it, feel free and ask me through the comments. Yes. And in our YouTube also, we have also shared our Telegram link through which you can join our Telegram group. So let's start today's session. But if you are visiting to this particular channel for the first time, do subscribe it, share it, and do like this session so that you can complete your ABFM in this limited time. So let's start today's session. So first thing which you need to remember, that is about your papers. Already I told you, you have 5 compulsory papers. Yes. Number 1, that is your paper 1, paper 2, then paper 3, paper 4, and paper 5. So basically, you have paper total 5. And here I'm going to talk about ABFM. Yes, this is your compulsory paper. This is your compulsory paper which we need to cover September, October. Because you can see here from 30th November, you have your exam date. Yes, so we have only 3 months. September, October, November. And we have 5 subjects. Okay, so how you can manage it, especially when you are preparing for ABFM. ABFM is the 3rd paper which will be held on the 13th December. Yes, so this is about your exam dates. This is about your papers. But what are the exam patterns which you can see in your, exam? That is the most important thing which you need to remember. Now, if you talk about exam pattern related to your CAIIB, that is going to be quite difficult than your JIB. Remember this. CIB is difficult than your JIB. In your JIB, you have direct MCQs for 4 papers, correct? But in your CIB, you have 5 papers based on the different patterns. First, that is your common pattern, MCQ, multiple choice question pattern. Okay, you will receive questions and then you will receive 4 options. From that, you need to select any one. After that, you will see case studies. Case studies means you will get one full paragraph. Based on that, you need to solve 5 to 6 questions. And majority of the times, 50% to 60% portion is covered through this case studies. Then next type of pattern which you can see there, that is without option questions. No options will be there. Directly you need to go with this. Yes, without option questions. Then next is your numerical pattern. Yes, numerical pattern, here you will see numbers. Okay, you need to solve, you need to use formulas. That is what your numerical pattern is all about. So these are the 4 to 5 patterns which you need to cover for CAIIB. Now, if you see case studies, majority of the times they are talking theory part. Okay, they are seeing theory part as their important part. Correct? Now, coming to the next part, that is your specific subject, ABFM. Now, ABFM is your advanced business and financial management. This is what? This is your advanced business and financial management. Two things you need to cover here. First, advanced business, and the next thing is your financial management. Okay, this is your first thing, this is your second thing. Now, business. Business means what? There will be one management, there will be owners, there will be shareholders. Yes, how they're planning, how they're implementing, how they're appointing staffs, who is taking care about their goals, how they're controlling their activities, like Reliance, Tata, how they're managing their companies, why they are at the top level of this country. Everything we will be covering through this advanced business. But nowadays, we all are working with the help of information systems. Yes, now we are using computers, technologies, robots, AIs. All these things are now part of our, business. So we will be covering that part also and your management part also. So two things you need to cover under this advanced business. After that, if you see financial management, that is a numerical pattern. Okay, numerical parts are going to be covered, like your NPV calculation, IRR calculations, leverage calculations. I will be discussing all these things, don't worry, but I'm just giving you one brief. Okay, so financial management is about your calculation part, and advanced business is about your theory part. Correct? Chalo. So these things, I hope you understood that two type of things you are going to cover under this ABFM. Now, coming to the next part, that is your modules. So how many modules do we have under this? We have 4 modules. First is your module A, then module B, module C, and module D. You have 4 modules. Okay? First module, that is your management process. How your management is planning, how they are directing, controlling, how they're organizing their business. That is what covered here. And this module is about your theory. Yes, so majority of the times, in case of case studies, you will see topics from this module A. The same if you see module D, emerging business solutions. That is again your theory module. So case studies cover your module A and B. Okay, your case study will be covering your module. Which 2 modules? A plus B module. Okay, these 2 modules you need to prepare for your case study part, for your theory side. Now, coming to your next 2 modules, that is your B module and C. B and C modules, these 2 modules will deal with your numerical part. Now in exam, we cannot say that only your theory part will be there, only your this particular numerical part will be there. We can ignore theory, we can go with just theories. No, we cannot make these decisions. This pattern will totally depends on your examiner. Yes, how they are preparing, how they are forming that pattern. Correct? But if you see our last May 24, November 24, May 25, they have actually given the patterns from the mixture of both the things. 30% to numericals, then remaining 70% to theory part, 40% numericals, and 60% to theory part. This is what they are giving the weightage. Okay, means you need to do your balanced study. You cannot just go with just one part. Okay, so till here we have seen about, you cannot just go with just one part. Okay, so till here we have seen about what? We have seen about your modules. I hope these modules are clear to each and everyone. Okay, now next thing we are going to talk about one by one, that is 4 modules you have. So management module, this is about your pure theory module, in which you will be dealing with basics, planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. Pure theory module, and in exam you can say approx marks for this module, that will be around 25 approx. Coming to next module, that is the module B, advanced concepts of financial management, like sources, how you are arranging funds, how you're calculating leverages, then capital investment, budgeting for international projects, and risk calculations and decision making. This is a numerical module, and approx you can say 25 marks from this module again. Then you have C module. This is the module through which we are going to start your ACE batch. Okay, you will be getting this paid as well as recorded classes of your module A and B. And we will be starting with your module C, valuation, mergers, and acquisition. So here you will be seeing corporate valuation, discounted cash flow, other non-DCF, special cases, mergers, acquisition, and restructuring. Means in just 5 to 10 minutes, we are going to start with your next unit, that is your corporate valuation. Okay, and after that, you have module D, that is emerging business solutions. Again, this is your theory module, and we will be covering hybrid finance, startup, private equity, AI, business analytics, green and sustainable financing, sustainable business we are doing. Then special purpose acquisition company. So these are the remaining topics which we will be covering in your module D. So module D and C, both the modules you will be getting live plus recorded, but your A and B you will be getting only recorded format. Yes. So this is about your ACE batch topics, and if you want to join my Telegram, you can use this QR code, and remember that you have Telegram link in our that chat section as well. You can use this and you can join my Telegram group. Correct. And if you haven't purchased our this ACE batch, you can use this Y895 for maximum discount. So with this, I'm winding up this orientation session. You can join our first session of our corporate valuation after this part. Yes. So thank you everyone for joining. Take care and bye-bye.